The idea of humans living forever has been a topic of fascination for centuries. It raises a host of questions and considerations about what such a reality would look like. For starters, the notion of immortality raises questions about how we would manage the overpopulation that would inevitably result from having an ever-expanding pool of people. There is also the question of how we would deal with the practicalities of immortality, such as aging and the wear and tear that comes with it. Would we simply stop aging at a certain point? Would we need to continuously repair and replace parts of our bodies to keep ourselves functioning? Another consideration is the impact that immortality would have on our life goals and ambitions. With an endless amount of time, would we still feel the same sense of urgency to accomplish things, or would we become complacent and lackadaisical? In addition, immortality would likely have a profound impact on our relationships with others. Would we still form close bonds and attachments with others if we knew that we would outlive them by centuries? How would we cope with the inevitable loss and grief that would come with living through the deaths of countless loved ones? There are also philosophical and ethical questions to consider. Would immortality be a gift or a curse? Would it take away the value and meaning of life, or enhance it? And who would have access to immortality? Would it be a privilege reserved for the wealthy and powerful, or would it be a right afforded to all? In short, the concept of human immortality raises a multitude of questions and considerations that would need to be carefully thought through and addressed if it were ever to become a reality. In recent years, scientists have been researching ways to make human immortality a reality. They're exploring exciting new technologies like gene therapy, regenerative medicine, nanotechnology, and even artificial intelligence. Gene therapy involves changing the DNA in our cells to correct genetic disorders and increase lifespan. Regenerative medicine uses stem cells to regenerate damaged tissues and organs. And nanotechnology involves creating tiny robots and machines that can travel through our bodies to repair damaged cells and fight disease. However, these technologies also raise important ethical questions, like who would have access to them and how they would impact society and the environment. Extending human lifespan could lead to overpopulation and resource depletion, and it's important to consider the potential risks and benefits of achieving immortality. While the possibility of living forever is exciting, it's important to weigh the potential consequences and make sure that any advancements in this area are used ethically and responsibly. While the idea of living forever sounds exciting, it's important to think about the potential consequences. One major concern is the impact on the world's population. If people continue to live indefinitely, there will be too many people on the planet, leading to overcrowding, food and water shortages, and environmental damage. Another issue is the possibility of an unequal distribution of wealth and knowledge. Only a select few may have access to the life-extending technologies, creating a big gap between the rich and the poor. Living forever could also have psychological impacts. Humans have always known that death is a natural part of life, and the thought of living forever could lead to feelings of isolation, depression, and even boredom. Without the fear of death, we may not feel the same sense of motivation to pursue our goals or passions. The idea of immortality is fascinating, but it's important to think about the potential consequences. We must consider the ethical, social, and environmental implications and determine if the pursuit of immortality is worth it. On the bright side, living forever could lead to incredible advancements in science, medicine, and technology. Plus, people would have centuries to appreciate the natural world and witness changes in the environment. In the end, the idea of living forever is both exciting and complex, with many potential consequences to consider. If immortality becomes possible in the future, it's important to think about the ethical and philosophical implications before diving in headfirst. So what do you think? Would you want to live forever, if given the chance? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more thought-provoking content.